Former President Donald Trump made one of his clearest statements yet about whether the Republican Party should pursue a tax increase on wealthy Americans. On Truth Social, he suggested that even a small tax hike on the rich may not be a good idea, warning that Democrats could use it as a campaign weapon, invoking George H.W. Bush's infamous broken no new taxes pledge. Trump noted that third-party candidate Ross Perot, not taxes, caused Bush's defeat in 1992. Still, Trump indicated he would not oppose the GOP if they went ahead with such a plan. According to a source close to Trump, he has been in private talks with Republican congressional leaders, urging them to consider raising the top individual tax rate from 37% to 39.6% for those earning over $2.5 million annually. The goal is to generate enough revenue from the ultra-wealthy to fund large tax cuts aimed at middle and working-class Americans. This approach would also avoid cuts to Medicaid, which serves millions of low-income citizens. However, not all Republicans support this strategy. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson said he opposes any tax hikes for the wealthy, insisting the Republican Party stands for tax reductions across the board. His remarks reflect a broader tension within the GOP between fiscal conservatives and those seeking a more populist economic policy. Trump has promised sweeping tax reforms if reelected in 2024. His proposals include eliminating taxes on tips, Social Security benefits for seniors, and overtime pay. He has called this the largest tax cut ever for middle-class and working Americans, and said it is time for Main Street to win. Currently, the Republican legislative plan includes offsetting tax cuts by reducing spending on Medicaid and nutritional support programs, as well as eliminating popular environmental tax credits. These proposed cuts have faced resistance from moderate Republicans, who argue they would harm vulnerable communities. House Budget Committee Chairman Jody Arrington called the spending cut aspect the most difficult challenge. He admitted that failing to reduce federal expenditures by $2 trillion over the next decade could jeopardize Trump's hopes of making his 2017 tax cuts permanent. Some Republicans believe that a tax increase on the wealthy could provide a practical path forward by increasing federal revenue without slashing vital services. The conversation marks a significant evolution in Trump's political messaging. While traditionally aligned with tax cuts for all, he now appears open to selectively increasing rates on the wealthy if it means preserving social programs and delivering substantial benefits to middle-class voters. This strategy could broaden the appeal of the GOP platform going into the 2024 election, especially among working-class voters who have become a central part of Trump's political base. The debate reveals internal divisions within the Republican Party about fiscal priorities, revenue generation, and political messaging. While Trump's populist stance resonates with many voters, some party leaders remain committed to classic conservative principles of limited taxation and reduced government spending. How the party reconciles these views could shape the outcome of tax policy debates and the broader economic agenda heading into the next election.